why we highly recommend you pull it all the way out to the 4 and work your way down. Alright, so I'm going to 2 for a tank. After I set it to 2, what you should do, and you should be on that side, is give it a quick tilt so you can actually see everything from the bottom of the fucking, god damn it, you guys know what I'm trying to say. The bottom of this, I could see that clearly. Just give it a little tilt so you can count each ring after that. What would happen is, you're moving too quick, you're going to set the rings from this angle, and then you're going to say, alright, I see 2 rings, but in reality, there's that 3rd ring right there, and you're fucked. Alright, so now it's set for HEDP and not heat. So just give it a quick tilt, double check, and you're good to go. Individuals will still continue to mess that up. Alright, so it's set for HEDP right now. The grader will check, trust me. Another thing, we highly recommend you pick up the Carl G by the handles. Alright? The reason why, because that's part of the performance measures, right? It's part of the sequence. It's not specific on how you have to pick it up, so we recommend you pick it up that way for this reason. Most people are picking it up, throwing it on their shoulder like this, and instead of going to this grip, they're going straight to the cocking lever. Alright? So yeah, it's seated in my shoulder, but I'm skipping that grip, and I'm going straight to the cocking lever. If you pick it up like this, seated in your shoulder, lean forward, alright, shoulder, right hand, left hand, now I can go to the cocking lever. It's your choice. If you choose not to pick it up by those 2 grips, just make sure your right hand goes where it needs to go before you actually cock it. Does that make sense? It's a little slip up. Also, before you say ready to fire, you have to make sure you actually put it on fire. So the round is loaded. Round's loaded on safe.
Ready?
Grader sounds off with ready. Before I say ready to fire, I have to make sure it's actually ready to fire. Well, the sequence is manipulating that to fire, right? So make sure it's on fire before you sound off with ready to fire.
Back pass area cleared.
And then you go ahead and fire it. If you don't, if you leave it on safe, and he says ready.
Ready.
Ready to fire.
Back pass area clear.
Obviously that's going to happen. Now the second you say ready to fire, if it's unsafe, it's too late to catch yourself, alright? Because the grader's not going to wait for you. He's going to go ahead and say back blast area clear. And then you're going to try to do this, and now you're a no-go. You're out of sequence. Does that make sense? So just make sure you do that before you say ready to fire. What else? Am I missing anything?
Before you say unload. A lot of guys have been doing that. Your last thing you do is unload.
Alright.
That's about it.
Some additional shit. Range drum. After it's set, if you're going to reset the weapon system because the grader stepped off and he's allowing you just to